tends to naturally spill over if there is a completely unseasonal and uncharacteristic and unprecedented monsoon disaster. Then that's where you need to plan for populations impacted from the Gulf areas, which are actually under study right now. That exercise has started with the UNDP anyway, much earlier this year, because that's the first thing that hits us. The north begins with its glacial lake outburst floods as the mountains at the glaciers start melting, and they are melting at 300% the rate of at least 2021. So we have a series of challenges to grapple with. The good news I'm thinking of right now is that the northern area exercise, even without the use of complex technology, has proved to be very, very instructive. Building a knowledge and exercise base of risk preparedness for communities has been very useful. Lives continue to be saved in the face of very fast and furious outburst floods. Yet obviously infrastructure does not get saved. I notice in all of the videos many times small hydel projects, bridges, many other infrastructure outposts are not, we cannot save them. So I think the time has come to also start mapping where the lake outburst floods could happen and start moving infrastructure away from those strategic points. That's very important, because then populations also will start moving away from those areas as a more permanent and safer lessons to learn and to look at. But the key one is identifying and understanding vulnerability, building inclusion into our processes, and also enhancing coordination as a first order priority amongst provinces, districts, and the center. We obviously in Islamabad deal with incoming foreign aid as well, so it becomes some sort of a hub for distribution. When there is scarcity, the distribution begins to be questioned as either non-transparent or inadequate. Both are allegations that must not be forgotten. They must be factored into planning, because when there's 33 million impacted and where there's say 1 million tents going down, there will be anger on the ground, and there will be an outcome. One of the first outcomes of scarcity is helplessness, anger, and an inability of communities to start assisting each other. Scarcity is a very scary thing on the ground when confronted in disaster situations. People have nowhere to go, and they see in front of them an immediate future where they may not be able to survive a few weeks. So that kind of hard scrabble potential early effort also has to be addressed, I think, because there are many situations where we are not able to reach people in time. The time management, the coordination of that, the districts that actually need to reach, the administrations that need to reach their districts, they have to be part of this planning conversation, or this entire exercise will not work. It pivots on local assistance at the end of the day, and it's got to be working as a well-oiled chain. As it is, that comes under pressure, General Inam, because you were not dealing with the last disaster, but the minute you come, your systems are under stress from an actual disaster, which is occurring in real time. You'll find that the goods you're distributing, the services you're providing are constantly being questioned. So transparency and the need to publicly communicate transparency, or the timelines in which we can reach remote populations or those that are in acute distress and we are unable to even see that distress, is very important. I think communications exercises in such strategic are very important. We often tend to think that our work speaks for itself. Sad to say, it does not. It has to be communicated, and it has to be seen as part of a confidence and legitimacy building exercise. Without those, you will not have populations that are ready to anticipate disaster, let alone manage a shock once it's there. So with these words, I'm going to say many congratulations and appreciation again for all partners who were on the ground then and are with us even today to see where all our joint gaps were and to assist us in building capacity for confronting the uncertainty that has become the new normal for the 21st century. So thank you very much. I wish you best of luck and I look forward to your recommendations. And I have mentioned this to the Prime Minister as a very important exercise. So we at the Federal Cabinet are looking forward to this. Thank you very much.
वफाकी वज़ीर बराए मौसमियाती तब्दीली शहरी रहमान NDMA की 3 रोज़ा फ़र्जी मशक़ों की इख्तितामी तकरीब से खिताब कर रही थी। उन्होंने कहा कि कुदरती आफात से बचाव के लिए हमें हर वक्त तैयार रहना होगा। अब वक्त आ चुका है कि बेहतर मनसूबाबंदी की जाए।